Welcome back to Mists of Avalon. I am Izzy Noodles. From here, we get to choose which side we do first. I mentioned last time that we have a Heaven and a Hell challenge room. The following level sections are called Good and Evil, so that's the themes. We do need to do them both to collect an item, so take your pick, left or right. So I'm going to do the evil side first, simply because that's kind of my routine. When I first played, I did the evil side first, and so that's why it's become routine. That's just how I've ended up doing it each time. So it really doesn't matter. So the slope is the return path. You can't get up there, it's too steep. So keep going down. Here we go. So I'm just going to equip my shotgun. We will have some harpies. Not quite yet, but in a moment. So just make these few jumps over this lava pit. Okay, and now around the corner is the harpy. So pretty much 4 shots, that 4th one missed, so just be sure it's mostly 4, sometimes 3 depending how close you are, but mostly 4. So you can see we are going to have to make our way across these platforms, so it's time consuming. You have to be patient. When the platform's at its lowest, then you can jump. So I didn't mean to do that. But the death animation's pretty cool. She on the hell side gets pulled back down. So the death animation there was cool to see. I would have done a demonstration, but possibly not just here. I was not expecting to die right at this point. Anyway, we are entering the cave section there. You can just grab that if the platform is high enough, but I'm just going to make a quick detour. So if you jump to this rock I'm on, turn around, and you'll see this obvious ledge. So this is actually kind of sneaky. We've got some sneaky items. So when things are this sneaky, I often think they are worthy of being a secret. So just shimmy all the way along until you can pull up. Okay, mind that gap, that's full of lava, so straight over the corner, and we've got some Desert Ranger ammo and a Medpack. And now you can just make your way back to that rock. So don't forget just to press the down button and she will jump straight backwards. So now straight on up to this cave section. We're going to head around to the other platforms. From here, because the ceiling is kind of low at this spot, you have to do a running jump. Even though this is kind of close. This is the one time I'm going to wait for this to be a bit higher so she doesn't fall so far or potentially overshoot. But the rest of these platforms, you want to be patient. It can be long-winded. You want to wait for the next platform to be at its lowest spot. You want to be far higher than the platform you're jumping to. And they jump out of time with each no, they move out of time with each other. So that's another factor. That's why you have to be patient. So this next one, you need to do a running jump too. These corner sections can get in the way. They're not really all that bad though. And then straight over to here. This is a safe section. And we can see we have a keyhole. So a key is what we are looking for right now. So straight on over to here, we'll have another harpy. It tends to stay in the distance, so you might need to just move away to bring it forward. Well, it's not moving anywhere. Let me pick up this medpack by this skeleton. He's not going to need it anymore. It's still not come closer, which I'm quite surprised. Okay, that's new. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, so if we look into this area that's full of lava, we can see that we can enter this area. We've got some solid platforms, but, well, when you look at all the lava, you know it's gonna be hot. So we actually will have a temperature gauge. It's gonna be so hot that we gotta go fast. So we need to rush in and go around the corner to the right. That's not as obvious from this spot. So coming all the way forward, take one step back and then hop back to go straight into a running jump. Otherwise Lara kind of gets stuck at the bottom of the slope and she doesn't make the jump to the platform there. So yeah, you're gonna want to save and kind of stick to the left hand side here so that you can easily go around that right hand corner. Oh, there we go, just. So grab the key here, sidestep, step back, do a roll, straight into another running jump, and again, stick to the side edge. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You know, it's actually rare that I die in this fiery level. Okay, straight over to the key, grab the key, sidestep, step back, and then you can roll and do a running jump back. Same situation, keep to the side. So that can be tough to get back, but there we go. Just enough time. So now we can go ahead and use the key. So that brings out another harpy. Okay. And I didn't really show you, but there is a door here. So this door is what we've just opened with the key. And we have some precarious jumps. So this first jump, not too tricky. Just make sure you're in the center of the poles. Well, the center of the section, so that you won't get set on fire. And this next jump is the trickiest one because you can't tell if you're properly lined up or not. So best of luck. There we go. And then this last one is easy peasy. Don't be too high on that one, on the first middle one. And there we go, just go ahead and jump off and we can proceed. So just, that was another stupid jump, jump around that corner. Keep to the left hand side here because of this gap. And here we go, here is the important item we need. This is devil horns. So picking that up opens the door so that we can leave. That's the wrong way. Okay, and now we just have to head back. So pretty simple enough. Just head to the ladder and then we're going to shimmy around to the ledge that's on the right hand side. Okay, and next up to this ledge. This can be a tricky jump because you have to be on this right hand side. This at the top where I've grabbed is sloped, so it's lower on the right hand side. And then straight into a running jump to here. This next jump can be tricky. You're just literally jumping straight on up to here and then jump over this sloped section. Grab the edge and then just pull up so you can slide and jump back. There we go. Shimmying around the corner so that we can then pull up. Okay, next into this corner, and the next jump is a little tricky. Not too tough, we're just literally jumping straight up into this gap. So this, there we go. I wanted the camera more so behind. There we go. Okay, and we've done it. So now we can just leave and head straight on back. We've done with this section now. Okay, and now to the right hand side, that's where I came from, through that way. So let me go to the left around this middle section, just to show you when we've got both of our items, we're placing them in that room. So let's go around to the good side and grab the item from that room. Okay, so from here it looks like we have two paths, but it's not obvious what we're doing. The right hand path is actually the return path, so we're going to go left. And if we look up, we actually just want to go ahead and grab that ledge, but it is too high. It's too high. What do? You just gotta believe. And you can achieve the impossible. That's all you gotta do, just jump up. Okay, so from the monkey bars, just come over this way and you'll automatically let go. Continuing on through. There we go. So, not this way. I make this mistake every time. I automatically turn right. We want to turn left. Okay, so as long as you're heading upwards, you're going the right way. Let's pick a sensible weapon. We have some bats that I forgot about. Okay. And here is another section where you'll have to jump across. But again, just believe you can make the gap. There we go. Anything is possible. Okay, and now be careful here. So you see the pretty blue water? That will kill you, so you don't want to be in that. We want to safely drop down to that flat ledge, the platform over the death water, and we want to grab this crack in the ledge to do that. So just hop back from the wall, maybe turn a little bit, and also it's okay to sidestep closer to the ledge as well. And then hop back again. From here, we'll do a running jump, and you do need to veer left a little bit. We need to grab this as close to this inner wall as possible. Otherwise, she's just angled too much and she won't grab. There we go. So it's not too tricky, you just gotta remember to veer. And then letting go, you'll take a tiny bit of damage, nothing to cry about. And we'll have some more harpies. So these ones are tricky. Oh, well, the moment Lara targets... Come on. There we go. You want to shoot these ones straight away because they do edge backwards sometimes. So if they're giving you trouble, if you try and remain in this further corner, they'll hopefully come a little bit closer. So the harpy's in this room because you can't move around so well. You want to dispose of as soon as you can. Okay, so what is the situation in this room? Well, you see this little bridge? We need to remove those sections that are sticking up because there is the blue cylinder thing just over through the doorway there. We need to push that along the bridge section. So we need to find 3 buttons. Each one will remove a section that's sticking up on the bridge. So I'll try and take the most direct route to find all three. Okay, so firstly, come up this way. Grab the ladder, just climb on up. Okay, and at the top, just jump on over to here. Straight over to here. Whoops. Be a little more to the side. Okay, and here is the first button. So after every button, you'll spawn a harpy. No, actually after 2 buttons. Not all of them. Nice. Okay, so to get out of here, just jump up the slope, straight on down. Okay, and just drop down to here. Next, I'm gonna head over to that lever. So I'm gonna go around to the bridge section first. So on this jump, aim for the furthest corner, because it's easy to land in the water and you don't want to do that. And everything pushes you. It's not nice. I don't like being pushed. Lara, no. Okay, whatever. So, heading over to here, I'm heading straight on over to the lever. You see the circular things on the walls? Those are poles. We need to get the poles out of the wall so we can use them. So that's what the lever's gonna do. So you heard them come out of the wall. If you keep listening, they've just gone back into the wall. So yeah, we gotta time our way through these. These will keep going in and out, like so. So to reach them, just pull out this. We're gonna stand on this. Okay, standing jump will do. And then just hold down the jump button along with the action and she'll jump off each one straight away. From here, we're heading up to the top of this little column section. It's too high to reach, so all you gotta do is stand on this higher section, on this ground section, and jump on up. There we go, to this gap, and shimmy. Okay, next over to here, and then to here, proceeding along. Okay, we'll have some more bats, so I'll just grab my pistols. So there should be 3. If there's only 2, one of them has got itself stuck at the far end, so we'll deal with that in a moment. Time your way through these pendulum blades. There you are. No, this is not the place. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, that's why. I'm gonna blame the bat for that one. Okay, and we can clearly see the next buttons, so don't get skewered. Nice. Now we just gotta make our way back. Okay, before I drop straight on down, there is another item we can get just up on this ledge. You want some distance between this, the banister here, because the banister can kind of push you away if you're too close. So that was okay. And you will have to crouch down to grab this because the skeleton gets in the way. There we go, and then just back the way we came. Right, so from here, because of the placement of the poles, we can't grab the poles to return, but we can easily just jump on over to here. Okay, taking another quick detour just for some ammo. Come up to here. Shoot that. Careful of any slopes. Try and jump straight over to here just to avoid them. You want to go anti-clock. No, that's clockwise. You want to come clockwise over to this ledge in the opposite corner because there's too many slopes on the anti-clockwise side. Such lens flares. Okay, so the last button is through here, and now you can have a better look at this cylinder item that we're going to push along the bridge. Okay, so we're going to hop over to the ladder. You do want to be careful of this pillar that's just right in the corner, because that can actually impede your jump if you're too close back to it and she doesn't do a full jump back. Just be aware that if you run forward, you'll probably end up in the death water. Okay, so just shimmy to the far side of the ladder and then just hop backwards to a ladder behind. We do want to carry on up that first wall, but there is a ledge blocking the path that's sticking out, and it's sloped on the top. So we want to be high enough to avoid the slope and grab the ladder that's above the slope. So with Lara's hands on the 4th rung from the top, you can probably be lower, but I guarantee you this 4th rung is pretty high enough and you will not bang your head on the ceiling and you'll definitely grab the ladder. So keep shimmying to the flat patch and we can drop on down. So now just jumping over to here. Careful around the corner, there's some spike traps. And now just go ahead and take a right, because this side is where the button is. Somewhere. So pushing this one will spawn another harpy. So I don't believe I had my Desert Ranger ready. You can actually easily avoid that by just running back down the passage, but you may as well kill it because it's probably going to be shooting you while you're trying to move this blue cylinder down below. So continuing along, we end up here. We can easily drop down, or we can do, that was a mistake, I didn't mean to press the button, I crouched for no reason, or we can do a very tricky jump to that ledge to get some items that we're just never going to use. So what's it going to be? Yeah, that's right, we're going to get the items because we have to get everything. So this needs a very tight left curve when you jump, otherwise she just won't grab that ledge. So this is very trial and error. So just keep doing your best. You see, how did I miss? That's how tight this jump is. Okay, that was tough. You want to be quite far forward. So So we have a Desert Ranger and a Medpack. Wasn't that worth the trouble? Oh yes. Oh boy, now we got all the things. So just go ahead and push this all the way along to the far end of that bridge. Okay, and now we have the Sapphire Key. You may have already spotted the keyhole, you may have just spotted it just then, and we have unleashed a Wraith. But don't worry, because it's already drawn to that spot. It's not going to do you any harm. So this is where we use the key. And we can just head on in to our item. There we go, and the door has opened so that we can leave. Bear with me just a moment, apologies. Apologies, I had to go and finish off my laundry so my housemate could do her laundry. Okay, so climbing on up this ladder. That's what we're doing. Okay, there are some more bats. Get your pistols. There should be 2 pesky things. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't get right up in my face. They usually do. So there's also some shotgun shells. Oh, you see? There's always one. Okay. Jumping over to here. And then just back over again. And we can hop on over. Nice. And make sure you are heading downward. It's easy to loop back around to the start of the room. There we go. So here we are at these weird vents. So be sure to pick the left-hand one, the opposite of the one you came up here by. And then you'll slowly drop on down and not hurt yourself. Wrong way again. Nice. So now we can head down into the other room just here and place our items. Mind the wall. You know what I did want to do? I wanted to demonstrate a death, and I haven't died, which is quite unusual for the heaven room, the good room. Yeah, usually I don't die in the evil room, and I die a lot in the good room. This is new. This is new today. Let me place my items. Actually, no, I won't just yet, because I really do want to do a demonstration. That was the point. Let me save my spot here and go back and just go and kill myself so you can see it. Okay, I'll just reload so I'm there. Okay, here I am at the jump. So usually I wouldn't, you know, make a point to show it. Like, I realised I didn't need to make a point to show it in the fiery room because I just died anyway, but usually I wouldn't need to in this room because I knew I would just die anyway, but no, the other way around. So, we can see this animation. And in this room, Lara ascends. Okay, now you've seen it, let's carry on. So, place the devil horns. And then place the angel halo. Okay, and the door has opened, so let's head on in. Nice, so we are on the final level now, so we will continue next time. I hope you're enjoying it so far and you will join me for the final part. Take it easy, guys and girls.